Hello everybody, this is Marcos Borja from Downtown Toyota, part of Downtown Auto Group. Today we're going to take a quick look of the Camry SE front-wheel drive. So if you have any question, please just click in the link below and I will be happy to respond to you as soon as possible. Thank you. With the updated headlights that we have here, we have a completely new redesign in the headlamps. We also, the grille of the bumper, it is a new design. One thing that I just noticed is that all the cars look more like aerodynamic, looks more futuristic, more sporty. And I think that back in the day, the people say that the old cars have like a better design or something like that. But I think that right now, in these days, we have a big improvement, that we have like a pretty nice, pretty decent like designs and looks like even in the mainstream cars. Some people say that this car, it looks like the Prius. I can say that there is a quite difference. I think that this will be like the new designs from Toyota in the future, how is designed these headlamps, and also how we have like this part of the bumper. And also I noticed that in a couple of models, for example, like the Crown Signia, we have this kind of grille that I think that is how Toyota is planning to go, and this maybe will be like the new fingerprint from Toyota from the design. Coming into this side, we can find the heavy metal color. There is a premium color for the Camry, and we also can see these 18 rims. This contrast from the heavy metal, this color and the black rims is a pretty nice touch from that. You can see that it looks sporty, looks like a good harmony, I can say, in terms of colors. Most likely in the luxury cars, you can see more chrome. In this one, is pretty standard. We have a lot of black touches, like the rims, in the bumper, in the windows. So I prefer that the black than the chrome. For me, it looks nicer. I can say that it is a good contrast between this color and the other colors that we have in comparison with the black and the colors that we offer in this Camry. So this Camry is the best seller, I can say, in the mid-side sedans. And there's a reason why, because you have a lot of room in the rear seat. We have a lot of room in the front seats. That's why the people like it, right? If you go for a small sedan, for example, for the Corolla, you have less space. In this one you have enough room for, I can say, if you have 3 kids, everyone can be like very comfortable. So we can go to the back. So according to the new redesign that this car already has in 2025, it is basically the same for the 2025. We have these tail lights that looks very nice. We also have like this spoiler that you don't commonly see in the standard package. Also, we have this black touch, like I mentioned before. It looks pretty nice. Also, we have the hybrid electric vehicle. Since the 2025 and the 2026 model, we only have hybrid version. We don't have gas anymore. So in all the Camrys 2025 and 2026, you will see this package, like hybrid electric vehicle, in all of them. So here we have 2 exhausts. We have also like a black finish here. Let's gonna check the trunk of this car. The trunk, we have a lot of space here, and even though that if you want to extend it a little bit more, you can just pull it here and you can recline the seats from the second row, and you will have like more room here. Here we have all the tools for the car. The good thing is that we still have like a spare tire that normally we don't see that. Most of the cars right now, we only have like the kit to repair the tire, but in this one we still have like the spare tire. Even though that is the small tire, in my personal opinion, I prefer the spare tire. Okay, let's check the interior. I like how it feels. It is a very comfortable car, very comfortable seats. Even though that this is like one of the entry levels, this is the SE upgrade front-wheel drive. It is pretty well equipped. We have like eco mode, normal mode, sport mode, Toyota Safety Science 3.0 in terms of safety. Even that if you go to the entry levels, it is well equipped. I like that we have still the bottoms here. The trend is like everything touch. I still like it that we have steel bottoms, a little bit of old school. We still have like the wireless chargers as well. The main difference between the SE upgrade and the SE front-wheel drive, it is basically like here in the mirror that we have the garage door opener. Another thing that I just noticed here in the Camry 2026 is that we are in one of the entry levels, right? And we still have like the fabric seat and leather seat is a mix. I can say that we don't have like too much fabric. Most of the seats are leather. These white touches that the leather seat has, it looks like very sporty. I think that is a very nice touch from Toyota, that we have like this design, this new design from the Camry. You can see that there is a big difference. Also, like with the paddle shifter that we have here, I think that when you are driving, you have everything that you need like very close from the driver. The steering wheel, all the buttons that we have here for the volume, from the pre-collision system, lane train assistant, dynamic cruise control, I think that is pretty accessible with your fingers when you're driving, that you don't need to get too much distraction, and I think that is easy to how to use. We have a 7 inches digital gadget cluster. We have an 8 inches Toyota multimedia screen. Even though that, like I already mentioned, that is an entry level, I can say that is pretty well equipped. You don't feel like you are in an entry-level car, and I think that is why the Camry it is so popular, because even though that you go to the entry levels, it is pretty well equipped. So some people, I think that they don't need an extra equipment or something like that. So if you're a simple guy, this is your car. I like this design, that even though that you are in an entry level, you feel that you are in a luxury car. Another feature that we can find in this car is the sunroof. This one is the SD upgrade. We already have a sunroof. You don't need to go to high extreme to have a sunroof. That's a pretty cool thing. In terms of safety, in this car we have Toyota Safety Sense 3.0. In order to do the pre-collision system and lane train assistant, and you need to be on dynamic cruise control. The pre-collision system, it will assist you in the case that for any reason you got distracted. If you already have the pre-collision system, the car will try to assist you and try to brake for you. Of course, we highly recommend that you need to always aware of the cars that are in front of you, but in the worst case scenario that you miss something, that you get distracted, the car will assist you in that way. One time I was driving in the highway and I just got distracted for any reason, and I have the pre-collision system for 3 cars in advance. Even though that I was a little bit, I have a lot of distance in the car braked for me. And I think that this is a safety feature that it will assist to anyone. I think that is pretty important to have, and we can take advantage of all these improvements in the technology that Toyota is putting in their cars. So we already checked the front seats. Let's go and check the back seats. The first thing that I realized when I just jumped into the second row is that we can see the Camry plate on it. Also that everything is covered for leather seats. That's a nice touch as well. We have the winter mats that comes standard. We have also the Type-C connector and also a USB. Pretty comfortable. I have a lot of headroom, also like a lot of space here in the leg room. This is a pretty comfortable car for a big family. Actually, I used to have like a couple of customers, they have like 3 kids and they feel pretty comfortable here, even though there is a sedan. You have a lot of space here. If you compare, for example, the size-wise, this one for the Corolla, that the Corolla is another sedan that Toyota has. This one, you have like more space. You also have like more luxury touch. I can say that those are like big improvements, and size-wise and comfort, you feel like way better in this car. When you have leather seats in the car, the good thing is that it is easy to clean. In this case, in this car, we have a mix of leather and fabric seat. And in the case that you have children or something like that, sometimes if they just throw juice or something like that, or yogurt, it is easier to clean. That is a good thing and the advantage that when you have like leather seats. That's a very good benefit that we have here, is that even though that you go in the entry level with the Camry, that you have like leather seats. I think that this is a big thing. It is a very good thing from Toyota give it to our customers. The most surprising about the Camry, I already mentioned that it is a good improvement with the leather seat, but the most surprising is the engine. Let's go check it out. Here in the Camry, we can find a 2.5 engine. That is one of the most reliable engines that we have these days from Toyota. In the front-wheel drive, you have 225 horsepower, and in the all-wheel drive version, we have a 232 horsepower. The big improvement in this engine is that I can say that the fuel consumption is the best thing that this car has. From the city, it's around like 5 liters per 100 kilometers, 5 to 5.5. In the highway, it is the same, and combined the same. So you can get like 5 liters per 100 kilometers in this car, of course in optimal conditions, but if you are a customer that are worried about the fuel consumption, this is the right car for you. You can save a lot of gas, and you can use regular gas anytime. So if you like the Camry and you like everything that we discussed today, please, you can just contact us. We are located in Queen Street and DVP. I'm Marcos Berca from Downtown Toyota. You can follow us, subscribe. Don't forget, if you have any question, please just leave a comment, and I will be very happy to assist you. Thank you very much.